Mallory, been analyzing the approach of the storms. You're used to issuing tornado warnings for Kentucky. Anna, what are the highlights you're seeing right now where we stand?
Absolutely. Right now, there's some dangerous supercell tornadoes down in northern Mississippi and western part of Tennessee. They're going to come up to the northeast. That high risk is really good where they placed it. This is the real deal, folks. If you have friends in the Memphis area, Tupelo area, these are killer tornadoes. That stuff will move up to the northeast. So the window, as far as renegade or warm sector tornadoes, is really this evening till about 9, 10 o'clock. Then you saw in her maps that Mallory just showed you, that line will move to the east, and those are going to bring 40 to as much as 70-mile-an-hour winds through the metro, probably around 10, 11 o'clock tonight.
So expecting a lot of power outages, guys?
You never know.
It's
but I
always
always
a
say
risk.
yes, I'll go with that. So we got wind, we got lightning, we've got heavy rain, isolated tornadoes, and I think some of the storms to the west of us will have big hail. Not good.
Yeah, not good at all. And then really looking onward throughout the rest of the week, flooding threat. That's a major issue. And people, I think, are wanting some perspective on that because we can give them, you know, 6 to 10, 12 inches of rainfall, but what does that mean for us? And like in your experience in years past, how much rainfall did it take to really cause some catastrophic issues for us?
We were already wet in February.
Right.
We just had all this rain Sunday. So we're going to add between 6 and 10 inches of rain. I think 17 is a bit overdone.
Oh, yeah.
So in that area, we're going to have flooding problems, period.
So the ever-present threat right now, nighttime tornadoes, which none of us like. We all know how much of a problem they can be. The likelihood we will see tornadoes develop over Kentucky, Anna, this region.
I think we're going to have tornado warnings tonight. There will be tornado warnings, period. There'll be a tornado watch that goes up just west of Louisville. There will be a watch up probably in the next 2 hours, 3 hours. And then the tornado warnings, there will be warnings definitely west of Louisville, and we'll just have to see if it comes in Metro. Just what you said, Doug. I mean, we had tornadoes at night, Sunday night, just a few days ago.
Right.
Yeah. And guys, why are we seeing them so much now? I mean, normally you think of April and May as the top 2 months for tornadoes, but we had almost 200 in March, they're saying, or more than 200.
When you get a really strong upper jet stream and it gets warm in the warm sector, you always get tornadoes east of the Rockies. And you saw what happened in Alabama, you saw what happened in Arkansas, and now Kentucky. So we're definitely under the... Folks, this is the real deal tonight. Pay attention to the coverage. We'll give you the best weather information we can.
Where's the historic precedent in this, John? Not only talking about the flooding, but of course we are parked on the anniversary of April 3rd, 1974, tomorrow.
Yes, we are. April 3rd is tomorrow. Every late March, early April, we get these type of events between the warm season and the cold season. There's a lot of cold air. It's snowing in Minnesota. And now up down here, we got the warm sector. And as far as the rain goes, every big major flood in the area here happens between December and April. And this is like 37, 45, 64, 78, 97. This is when it always happens, and there will be river flooding. It will be happening.
Why is the rain hanging out for a few days?
Great question.
That is a good question.
This front that will not leave.
It's
this
just gonna
front will be
stall
pesky. No one will like this front. It's going to hang around, and it won't go away till Sunday.
Right. So just rounds of rain that will be riding this same kind of stalled out front here. So that's why we're really concerned about heavy rainfall leading to that flooding threat as we continue onward. We're going to have to watch those river levels. And I know, Doug, we've been talking about thunder over Louisville next weekend and how that could potentially impact the waterfront.
So why don't you both, you're very good about this, getting people prepared as sunset comes. How should they be operating this evening and to get alerts? So Mallory, why don't you start on that? I know John.
Charge your phone now before the power does go out. Of course, make sure you have several ways to receive weather warnings. It's something that can wake you up in the middle of the night. I know a lot of that's on our phone now. Weather radio is, of course, great. Make sure you have fresh batteries in those. And just, I know my sister-in-law texted me and she was like, should the boys go to bed in the basement tonight? And I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. Just go ahead and do that. That way you're not panicking when an alert goes off and you're just already in that safe place.
Yeah, the thing I tell people right now while you're watching WHAS, talk to your family. What is your plan? What are we going to do if we go to the softball game this evening and come home? What are we going to do if we're out at the store? What are we going to do at home? Where is our plan of action? Tonight is the way. Plan now so it doesn't, when the warning comes out, what do we do? Plan now.
Guaranteed warnings.
There will be warnings tonight, 100%.
Okay. All right, there you go. And we are pleased to have John joining us as a special contributor, again, led by Chief Meteorologist Mallory Schnell. Right now is the best time to download the free WHAS 11 app. If you lose power, you can still watch Mallory, John, and Matt Breland for live storm updates. And then we want to let you know, watch our special weather broadcast with Mallory, John, and Matt live tonight starting at 7:30 on WHAS11.com, the mobile app, and WHAS 11 Plus. And of course, we'll be breaking into programming when those tornado warnings come out.